When you don't wear makeup, you have the homely look, the maid look, or the around the way girl look. Which category do you fall in? And the reason I said the maid, although maids make money, is because they have to be very conservative. They don't need makeup. They need to have their hair pinned back. They're there to do their work and go. Around the way girl look means I'll give her a 2-piece, a blunt, and she'll kick it in the car. The homely look. I ain't gotta take her nowhere. And if I do take her somewhere where they have a la carte and they bring out a glass where the bubbles are jumping at the top of the glass, she's going to be open like a book. And we're only at a Thai restaurant. She doesn't even realize this is not Michelin star. So this is why I want y'all to upgrade the look.
And there's this misconception that you're not put together and you don't keep yourself up if you don't wear makeup, which is false. You can have a beautiful outfit on, you do a little lip, you maybe like brush out your eyebrows and you do that and you still eat. A lot of people assume that I have makeup on and I don't wear makeup because I keep my skin clear. I'm taking care of myself. I'm making sure I'm intaking my water. I'm taking the proper vitamins. I'm taking my ginger shots. So I'm doing things to make sure that I upkeep myself. So it equates to the same woman who is wearing a cake of makeup where I'm keeping my skin, my body, I'm taking care of my temple, and I'm very much put together. So this is not to bash people who wear makeup because like I stated, I like to play around and wear makeup. It's fun. I don't feel like I need it. I wear it because I want to. I play around with it because I want to.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Makaya. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
Today, I am bringing you all another video diving into something that a creator stated on TikTok, that wearing no makeup equates to being homely, maid, or an around the way girl. And I want to dive into that because I don't agree with that statement, and I believe your natural beauty should be celebrated. But I think also too, enhancements are fine. That's why I love to put on a nice lip. I only have a lip on. I don't have any mascara on or anything else on my face. So I think enhancements are fine. But I think that's a misconception where if you're not all glammed up and all dolled up, that you're still not put together and people won't value that. It's because I've heard from women, and I've even had my own perspective in the past and also to now, where men actually prefer for you to have that natural beauty, for them to see how you look on the exterior with behind all the makeup. And I think a lot of times too, the people who are pushing this level up content, which I don't mind, I actually like some aspects of it, tend to think you're supposed to look one kind of way to get a certain kind of guy, or you need to look this way to get a certain kind of guy, or you need to look this way, which I don't agree with, because if everyone looks the same, how does that make you stand out? How does that make you look different? So I just want to tap into this. But before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, and if you're a returner, I really, truly appreciate the love. And if you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms down within the description box, where I display my passion for fashion along with other interests that I have. And for all who are new, you should know I do an array of topics. I am extremely diverse. I do more nerdy topics, I do conscious topics, and I do more nostalgic topics, and I dibble and dabble within vlogs. So if you're interested in any of those facets, then you most definitely love it over here. I'm your girl. So let's get back into the video. Now, as I stated, I'm not against level up content. I'm gonna make that very clear. I'm not against level up content. However, I think that with a lot of this level up content, they're pushing women to look one kind of way. We all have been made so differently, and the Lord has created us so uniquely. So why would we want to look the same? Why would we want to look like duplicates? Why would we want to look like other people? And I think even within the world standards, everyone looks the same. Everyone wants to have this Instagram look or this certain look, even when they're posting pictures, or everyone's dressing the same, when I don't think that makes you stand out. And that's my issue with a lot of the level up content, is they push for everyone to look the same. They're totally against locks, as we know, and I'm going to do a separate video on that. And they kind of strip away your natural beauty, if that makes sense. And they're pushing for you to look like this doll or made up and look fake, when I believe a lot of people really value you looking authentic, you looking natural, you looking like yourself when they wake up next to you, where you don't look like a completely different person. Because to me, with this statement made, that means that when you're married with this individual, are you going to keep this up with this makeup and literally wake up with makeup on your face? And I know women that do that. They go to sleep with the makeup on and they wake up and they hurry up and rush and get their face all dolled up. And or they go to sleep with their makeup on, they wait till the person falls asleep, then they wash their makeup off, and then they wake up earlier than them so they can have their makeup dolled up. That's too much. You should want to be free with your partner. You should want to feel like you can just be you in your natural state. And with a lot of this level of content, it's pushing for the total opposite. It's pushing for you to be this person that you're not, probably, and you're creating a persona that's not genuinely you. You're putting on a mask that's not you. So that mask is going to fall off, and is that person still going to like you if you still don't have that mask on? Think about that. And I truly believe that your natural beauty is what makes you unique, and it's what makes you beautiful. I'm not saying enhancements aren't bad. Like I said, I love a good lip. I love some blush. I love doing that. But I don't think I need that to receive some sort of validation or for people to be attracted to me, where that's like the total opposite. Now, there's some people who may need to add those enhancements to give them a little boom, right? Okay, cool. However, I don't believe that if a woman is not wearing makeup, it gives maid, it gives you're not put together, it gives you don't care about yourself, it gives sloppy. To me, that sounds ignorant. And your natural face is something that, like I stressed, has been given to you by the Lord. So how is that giving maid? Because to me, someone who's always dolled up, it gives more fake, it gives a persona. Where if you always have a full face of makeup on all the time, how is anybody supposed to see the true you? How is anybody supposed to see you in your authentic state? And as I stated, I'm not against makeup. However, I'm against pushing the narrative that a woman needs to wear makeup in order to feel beautiful or in order to be beautiful, because that's not the case in every situation.
I feel more comfortable like literally just being in my skin. When I put on makeup and stuff, like I don't feel like I'm myself. Like I feel ugly with makeup on.
Yeah. When I put on makeup, I'm like,
what? Who is this person?
Yeah.
That's how it really makes me feel. And I'm just not comfortable doing. I'm more comfortable just in my skin as I am. And I've gotten to a point of like really knowing who I am and what I want, what I desire, what I like. And that's like, I'm standing on that.
And there's this misconception that you're not put together and you don't keep yourself up if you don't wear makeup, which is false. You can have a beautiful outfit on, you do a little lip, you maybe like brush out your eyebrows and you do that and you still eat. A lot of people assume that I have makeup on and I don't wear makeup because I keep my skin clear. I'm taking care of myself. I'm making sure I'm intaking my water. I'm taking the proper vitamins. I'm taking my ginger shots. So I'm doing things to make sure that I upkeep myself. So it equates to the same woman who is wearing a cake of makeup, where I'm keeping my skin, my body, I'm taking care of my temple, and I'm very much put together. So this is not to bash people who wear makeup, because like I stated, I like to play around and wear makeup. It's fun. I don't feel like I need it. I wear it because I want to. I play around with it because I want to. It's not something that I lean on. It's not a crutch, and it's not something that when I'm not wearing it, that I look like a maid, because that's just far from the truth. If I give maid now, then you can tell me, but I know I don't give maid right now.
Can y'all leave the girls who don't want to wear makeup alone? Leave us alone. We don't want to wear it. Why am I seeing videos about women telling other women that they need to wear makeup? Like, I would just say this. The men that I've talked to in the past, and till this day, have always financially had the money. And I've never had to put on a drop of makeup to get them. Never. That's just never been me. Like, I've wore makeup for special occasions, but I don't have to wear makeup. I don't. Every single guy, just about, only one, every single guy that I was with had a great amount of money for their age. doing things legally. Just very smart, knew how to make money, took me everywhere I wanted to go, all of this stuff. I had braids in my hair, locks, and I had no makeup on. I had weaves sometimes, but no, if you don't want to wear makeup, you don't have to. Don't let nobody push you into wearing makeup. There are women who want to wear makeup. Let them be into their feminine girly stuff, but just make sure you're kept up. Okay, you don't have to wear makeup to get a good man. You don't.
And even when you don't wear makeup, you look more youthful. You still look as if you're not aging, you're not jumping in age. Because sometimes if I have my makeup on and do that, I know that I look a little older, which I don't mind. But I'm saying is that not wearing makeup also gives you that youthful, that refreshed look. So whether you're on the side of wearing makeup or not wearing makeup, that is okay. However, if you don't wear makeup, it doesn't make you look like a maid. It doesn't make you look like a mammy. However people want to word it, it's just far from the truth. And I'm pretty sure many people can attest to this. It's far from the truth. So I thank you all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed, please leave your thoughts and perspectives on the matter. Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you fall on any side of the totem pole, please make sure that you are respectful down within the comment section. And I realized that this TikTok video came out at the end of 2024, but I be late to the game sometimes. So it's like, okay, I want to talk about this because I am mainly on the side of a no makeup girl, and I know lip gloss and like mascara are makeup, but that's like the side I'm mainly on a daily basis, and like a lipstick. But I'm a lipstick lip gloss girly. I'm not necessarily like a whole face girly, and even then I'll do a skin tint. I don't do foundation or anything like that for myself. So I just want to know all your thoughts and perspectives. And I want you all to remember that you are loved by the God who created the universe. He made you for such a special purpose. There's no mistake about you, not even down to your skin, the way you look. Embrace it all. So I thank you all so much, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.